And welcome in, everybody. I'm Judge. Welcome to our replay of the 1993 World Series. The Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Today we bring you Game 2. In Game 1, the Phillies jumped out to a 7-0 lead in the first inning. Cruised through the first game to an 11-3 victory. 11 runs on 16 hits for Toronto, 3 runs on 10 hits. Led by right fielder Jim Eisenreich, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs, 2 walks. John Kruk and Mickey Morandini each had 3 hits as well. So here we are set up for Game 2. Curt Schilling going for the Phillies. He'll be facing Todd Stottlemyer for the Toronto Blue Jays. Game 2 coming up next. So in 1993, Stottlemyer was 11-12, a 4.84 ERA. Wow, that's a lot higher than I expected. 176 innings. This guy had some really strong years. So he's going to take Game 2. That surprises me too. That we saw some of the pitchers we saw yesterday. Stewart comes to mind. All right, but here we go. Game 2. Right off the bat, they're going to hit Stocker. I'm sure that would get a reaction from the Phillies bench. Line drive into the gap. Stocker. I was going to steal, but thank God for the glitch. So Eisenreich continues to swing a big bat. He's into second with a double. Stocker into third base. Runners on second and third, nobody out. Pitch on the way, hits it back to the mound. Stottlemyer has it. They get Dykstra for the first out. Incavia now 2 for 6 in the series. Pitch on the way, line drive into left field. That's going to drop. Stocker will score. Phillies take a 1-0 lead. Now Darren Daulton will step in. 0 for 6 in Game 1. Daulton hits that ball high into the air in right field. It's going to be caught in front of the track. The runner should tag and score. 2-0 Phillies here in the first inning. Krucker up 3 for 4 in Game 1 with a home run. So line drive into left. That'll hang up and be caught. So the Phillies get 2. It's not 7, but 2 runs in the first. Game 2 of the 1993 World Series. Curt Schilling on the mound. I just have to look at this. Just because, wow. 26-year-old Curt Schilling was just on the cusp of becoming the Curt Schilling, who was just flat out dominant for the Phillies for many, many years. After 93, they could not put a good team around him. But oh man, how good was he in the mid-1990s. Every 5th day, you knew you had a chance. All right, Rickey Henderson against Schilling. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, Morandini up with it. He will throw to first. Kruk has it. And that is out number 1. Robbie Alomar steps in the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the ball game for Schilling. And now John Olerud, 2 for 5 in Game 1. Steps in, 3-2 pitch. Schilling fires the fastball, but it misses. 0-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball past Morandini into right field. Runner heading for third. Throw's not in time. Schilling's pitch on the way to Fernandez. He gets him to swing and miss. Got him with a 93-mile-an-hour cutter. And we're going to the third inning. Dave Hollins 1 for 4 in game one. He'll step in against Stottlemyer. There's a line drive into left field. Leadoff single. Duncan to the plate. He's 2 for 5 yesterday. 3-1 pitch. He'll pop up in the infield. Olerud charges. It's 1 away. All right, Mickey Morandini 3 for 4 in game one. Pitch gets away. Moving up to second is Hollins. 1-2 pitch, 1 out. Hollins on second. Morandini lifts that one to center. That's going to be caught by White. And it'll bring Stocker with 2 outs. 1-2 pitch. Oh, caught the inside corner. Got him. We're gone to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Phillies. All right, here we go. Schilling will have Joe Carter, Devon White, Ed Sprague. 6, 7, and 8 here in the bottom of the second. That pitch misses away, 98 miles per hour outside. 2-2 pitch from Schilling, swung on and missed. White sits down. And that's a second strikeout for Schilling. Sprague steps in. Pitch on the way. Dalton's throw down. He's got him. Second base runner. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Why is he still standing on second? Okay, good. A little concerned about that for the moment. Dalton's thrown 2 base runners out in 2 games here. 1-1 pitch to Sprague. Fly ball in the center. Dykstra's got it. And that will end the second. We go to the third, 2-0. And Eisenreich will lead off 1 for 1 today. Fly ball into center. That will hang up and be caught. And Dykstra steps in 0 for 1. 2 for 5 in game one. Pitch to Dykstra, hit it on the line, but right at the left fielder. Henderson has it. And now Incavia with 2 outs. Nobody on, 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Pete sits down. All right, Schilling coming out for inning number 3. He's got 3 strikeouts and 2 walks. Pitch count, 42 pitches, so pitch count's high. He needs a quick inning somewhere here. Ground ball, Stocker. Throw him out. That's 1 away. Seems like in 26, maybe it's just me, but it seems like they hold that ball for a second before they throw it. Not used to that. And then here's the 3-2 from Schilling. Popped him up. First base side. Kruk looking at it, makes the catch. So 2 away. Robbie Alomar now 0 for 1. 1 for 6 in the series. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed. There we go. A little bit quicker inning. Probably about a 14 pitch inning, but that's better. That'll help a little bit. We'll bring Dalton to the plate. Sac fly his first time up. Technically still hitless in the series. There's a line drive into left center field. That's going to end the hitless streak. Cruz into second with a double. Dalton gets things started. Now Kruk to the plate. Runner on second, nobody out. 1-1 pitch. Kruk hits that ball hard. Sprague grabs it and he'll throw him out. Hit it hard. Nice grab by Sprague. Now Dave Hollins. 3-2. Inside, checks his swing, and he's going to take a walk down the first. Mariano Duncan, one out. First and second. Dalton second. Hollins on first. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Fernandez up with it. He'll go to one. Over to first. Double play. That will end the fourth inning. 3, 4, and 5. Olerud, Molitor, and Fernandez. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Curt Schilling winds and delivers. That ball's hit on the nose into right field. It's going to bang off the fence. Played back in. Olerud's got a leadoff double. So Molitor with a chance here. The runner on second. Nobody out. 1-1. Ball skips away from Dalton. So Olerud will move up to third. Toronto trying to get on the board here with nobody out. Runner to third base. Two-two pitch now. Fly ball into left field, going back. Tie ball game. So Paul Molitor ties this thing up with a home run. Schilling just not quite himself right now. Ground ball to shortstop. Stocker dives and throws it away. That's the third error in this series by Kevin Stocker. Fly ball into right. That's going to drop in for a hit. Eisenreich gets it back in. So nobody out. Pitch count piling up now. 70 pitches for Schilling. So it looks like he's going deep into this one. In front of the plate, Dalton up with it. Fires down the second. This view is crazy. All right, so runners on first and third. I guess we got the out at second. One pitch to Sprague. That skips away. So 3-2 now. Two-one pitch. Hollins up with it. He'll throw to first, and he'll throw that away. All right, so this inning, Phillies falling apart defensively. 4 runs in. Schilling to 76 pitches. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball in the right. Let's see if Eisenreich can catch it. It's out number 2. Now Ricky Henderson will step in. He's 0 for 2. 2-2 pitch to him. Ground ball. Stocker. Hold our breath. He throws him out. So now we got Eisenreich, Dykstra on deck. 2 men on, nobody out. Phillies trying to answer that 4-run fourth from Toronto. 2-1 pitch from Stottlemyer. Fly ball in the center field, should be caught. White has it. That's out number 1. Dykstra to the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. Gonna take a walk. So bases are loaded. Incavia to the plate. 1 for 2 today with an RBI. He's 3 for 8 in the series. 3-1 pitch from Stottlemyer. There's a fly ball into shallow left. Probably not deep enough. Nope. So that's out number 2. Not deep enough for the sacrifice. It'll bring Dalton up. There's a big at bat right here. 3-2 pitch from Stottlemyer. Dalton swings and misses. So nothing in the 5th. Load the bases. Can't push anyone through. All right, so Schilling's at 105, but this is a different beast. We're going to see if we can, how far he can go into the 7th. We'll cut him off around 115 pitches. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball in the center. Hope Dykstra has that. Very casual in center field there. Makes the catch. I thought that was either over his head or he had it. And Schilling will face Ricky Henderson 0 for 3. Ground ball past Kruk down the right field line. Henderson can still run. He's into second with a double. They'll bring up Robbie Alomar. And I think that's going to do it for Schilling. Man, I should have had a lefty up for Olerud. Going to go to Roger Mason. Alomar, the switch hitter, who'll bat from the left side. We're going to pitch to him. 1 out. Here's your 1-2 pitch. Fly ball in the right. Caught. Out number 2. Eisenreich had it. Going to bring Olerud to the plate. Now, do you walk John Olerud to pitch to a guy who hit a 2-run homer who happens to be a Hall of Famer? I'm going to say we do. We're going to put Olerud on. We are going to walk somebody to face Paul Molitor. That's nuts. All right, so here we go. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. It's a 4-2 game at the moment. Mason's 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Hollins dives. He throws. Oh. I'm sick of that graphic. 3rd error of the ball game. Great grab by Hollins. Oy. All right, so now Mason will face Fernandez. Here's the 3-2, bases loaded. Fly ball in the right. Eisenreich has it. So Roger Mason gets us through the 7th. Schilling went 115 pitches. Back in 1993, they probably would have said I was babying him. They're taking him out at 115 pitches. All right, so we got Incavia now. Dykstra thrown out, trying to steal second. It's not even close. So Incavia, Dalton, and Kruk. A little gunshot run now. Mark Eichhorn into the game. .72 ERA and 72 2/3 innings pitched. 3-1. He had a heck of a 1993. All right, so here we go. 1-2 pitch from Eichhorn. Phillies need some offense. Swung on and missed. So Darren Dalton will step in now with one out. 3-0 pitch to him. Dalton will take the walk. Man knew the strike zone. I think he has one hit in the series, but he's probably walked 3 times. Kruk to the plate now. Dalton on first. We are not running. Eichhorn's pitch. Kruk swings and misses. Struck him out. Bring Hollins to the plate. Hollins 2 for 2 today. 3 for 6 in the series. 2 outs, runner on first. 2-2 pitch. Hollins hits it on the ground. They throw it away. No luck. Thought they might return the favor, but they don't. And the 2-2 pitch from Mason White going, swung on and missed. No throw. So out number 2 on the strikeout. Pat Borders steps up. Just taking a second. Mason, this is his last batter. We'll give him one more batter. We got West ready for the top of the lineup. Mason's pitch, that's off his fists into right field. Eisenreich's throw, not in time. Mason had him 0-2. Couldn't finish him off. 5-2. That's a huge run. Make a pitching change. Go to David West. 1993, David West was 6-4 with 3 saves through 86 and a third innings at a .292 earned run average. He will face Ricky Henderson. 3-0 pitch from West. Fly ball into center field. Dykstra giving chase. He's going to look up and watch it. Leave the yard. All right, we're going to the 9th. Down 7-2. 2 runs in the first, and then it's all Toronto in game 2. Mariano Duncan will step in. The 1-2 pitch to him. Swung on and missed. All right, here we go. Morandini now. 1 out in the top of the 9th. Eichhorn trying to finish this one off. Morandini gets it. Oh, Olerud makes the grab. Said earlier, that guy has a heck of a glove. Thought that one might slip through. Stocker steps up now. 2 outs in the 9th. The last chance for the Phillies in game 2. 3-2 pitch. Slow roller. Fernandez will have it. And throw him out. Toronto comes back in game 2. Looking strong with a 7-2 win. All right, here we go. 2 runs on 8 hits for the Phils, 7 runs on 9 hits for Toronto. Schilling, not great, not terrible, but then again, 3 errors in that 1 inning, or 2 errors in 1 inning. And that was the big inning as Toronto took the lead 4-2. There's no offense today. Todd Stottlemyer was outstanding. 7 innings, 2 earned runs, struck out 4, 115 pitches. Mason got us through the 8th, but then couldn't get us the rest of the way, or through the 7th, I should say. David West, boy, that did not look good for the rest of the series. And we won't pay attention to the fact that it's the 1993 World Series and attendance is just over 19,000 people.